Good morning, friends. This is Becky. Welcome back to my channel. My channel is all about my good midlife crisis. I'm journeying through my 40s and I am working very hard to get my poop in a group. I have been working on my financial, my physical, and my mental health, and this is a financial health check-in. Today is Friday, December the 16th. Y'all, today is blowing my mind because not only is it already the middle of December and we're like a week away from Christmas, which I cannot even understand how that happened. It should be like April, maybe. I don't even know. But my niece turned 22 years old today. I am old enough to have a 22-year-old niece. Granted, she was born when I was 20, but that makes me feel super old. So, today is just going to blow my mind. But I'm hoping today blows my mind in a good way and not in a bad way. So let's start this day off with some positivity and say, look, I have $1,000 to budget. Let's not look at the fact that I should have like $1,500 to budget, but I went a little over budget last week for reasons. For reasons. So I'm gonna guess what? Guess what? It's Friday, but I'm starting this video a little earlier than normal. It's not 7:30. It's only 7:20. So I get an extra 10 minutes to try to make this work because I just spent the last like 30 minutes trying to close out last week's budget and I did some spending, but it's okay. I mean, I had stuff pop up that I wasn't expecting. This isn't reflected in my budget, but y'all, I got almost $1,000 worth of new medical bills this week. Just came in the mail, just like, oh, here's a $300 bill. Oh, here's a $400 bill. Oh, here's a $50 bill. Oh, here's a $300 bill. I'm going to have to call. I'm going to have to set up payment plans. I'm going to have to make sure these are all valid. I'm going to have to look at my my UBs, not my UBs. Oh, they don't send you UBs. What do you call them? EOBs, the explanation of benefits. I'm going to have to look at those and make sure that these are legit. I have to do all of that this weekend and set up payment plans. But that will change some things, but it won't change today's budget. What did happen to me is my niece called me. I was supposed to have lunch with my niece yesterday because today's her birthday. And she called me a day before yesterday and said she had blown a tire and she was stuck in the side of the highway. So Aunt Becky bought her a new tire, which, y'all, she drives a little Fiat, and those tires are expensive. So I used to drive a Kia Soul. Well, I still drive a Kia Soul, but my first Kia Soul was a 2009. It was like the 10. It was the first year they came out with the Kia Souls. And I had the sport version, and it had low-profile tires. Y'all, those stupid tires were $250 a tire, and I cannot even tell you how many tires I went through on that thing. I drove that thing almost 200,000 miles. My cousin and I both lived in Austin, and we'd carpool into Lampasas to go to church every Sunday because both of our parents lived in Lampasas. And we'd take turns driving, but he would normally drop me off at my mom's and dad's house, and then he would go out to his parents' house. Well, his parents were building a house. Like, they literally built the house with their own hands. Like, they didn't hire builders. And then Nathan did that too. Like, not Nathan, my roommate, Nathan, my cousin. Anyway, he did that too. But anyway, later, when he got married, I don't know how people do that. That's not a thing this Becky would ever do. I will gladly pay for some things. Oh, good morning, sweet Chad. Chad came to say good morning. Anyway, now he wants me to scratch his butt because that's how Chad works. It doesn't matter where you start scratching. He will move until your hand is on his bum. Yeah, he likes like right where the tail meets the backside. That's where he wants you to scratch him all of the times. Anyway, so when he'd drive out to his parents' property, he would get nails in the tire. I went through so many of those tires, and they were $250. So thankfully, Tip's tires are only $150 and not $250. But by the time you pay for the installation and the disposal and the road hazard warranty, which Aunt Beck got her the road hazard warranty because that way next time she only has to pay $20 for the tire and not $185 for the tire. I paid $185 for that tire last night. Which I don't know where I'm going to pull that from. I'm going to pull that from somewhere. I put it on my no interest card so I could have a couple of days to figure it out and not have to worry about it. But I do want to pay that. I only want my cruise stuff on that card. I don't want to use this card as a catch-all. So I am going to have to figure out where to pull that money from, but I don't have to figure it out this morning because I'm tired. I'm so tired. This week has been better than last week at work. Like, we're getting into a rhythm of how this new program works, but it's still been a long week. Like, it's so weird the way weeks work, and I'm sure y'all can relate. It's like how did that somebody describe it? Long days, short weeks. Like each day feels like it's taking forever, but then you're like, how is it Friday already? It should be Tuesday. I don't understand. Um, so it does make the week go faster to be busy. So I'm not going to explain in detail all of the overspending, but what did I overspend? Let's look a little bit. So I had covered my overspending in dining out, so that meant I put an extra $50 in dining out, but that was it. Like you saw me cover that. I had covered my overspending in groceries, so there was extra money there. I had covered my overspending in gas, so there was extra money there. Um, I did end up putting money into budgeting because I got some pens, some new, not pens, highlighters, some erasable highlighters from Walmart to do this. And I want to have them for next year's budget planner. And I wanted to get them, and I saw them at Walmart and I got them. And then that wasn't enough colors, so I ordered some more on Amazon. And then, so I put some money into budgeting for that, even though I wasn't going to this week. What else did I put in that I wasn't planning? Household. I didn't have any money budgeted. Hi. I didn't have any money budgeted into household this week. I covered my overspending, and then I put another bunch of money. I put $150 into household this week, and I spent it. It's spent. And then I put an extra $65.58 into Gifts and Giving. That was toward Tiffany's tire, because at first she was going to get a used tire, which I wasn't thrilled about, but she was convinced that it was fine. So I sent her $65 to get the used tire, and then she couldn't get the used tire. She needed to get a new tire, which I had to pay for on the internet. So she sent me that 65 back, but I still like pulled it from somewhere and put it into Gifts and Giving, that extra $65. So that's the majority of the overspending, plus a couple of dollars here and there. But I didn't go over in holiday spending. I actually had like $1 something left in holiday spending, and I pulled it out and put it back into my to be budgeted, because y'all, I am done. I got all my packages shipped. I got everybody's purchased. Even stocking stuffers are done. Like I am done. So no more. I can't promise that I won't see some like Reese's or something and pick them up, but I'll just take those out of my grocery budget if I come across them. So now that I have rambled for an extra 7 minutes, let's get into this. Let me shrink myself so we can see my budget. And so the way I do my budget, if you are new, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. And I know I've had a bunch of new subscribers. I guess people are getting ready for a 2023 budget. So I really, really hope that if you are setting up your YNAB budget for next year, what I am doing here helps. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. I love talking about my budget. In case you couldn't tell from the fact that I started an entire channel for it. I love talking about this stuff. I'm not an expert. I do not work for YNAB. They do not pay me, but I have been using it for a couple of years. So I do have some knowledge on it, and I have watched extensive amounts of videos on it. So if you have questions, if you are wondering how I do something or why I do something or what a function, what a feature is or how to do it, just drop it in the comments below and I will be happy to help you out. And if I don't know, I can probably find a reference for you that will know the answer. So the way I do my budget, I do a weekly budget, and I leave my money all week long down here in one of my weekly categories. And then at the end, on the Friday when I do my budget, I move it back up here. So I've already moved it up here, and we are going to budget out my paycheck. Also, if you're not new, welcome back. Thank you so much for coming back, and I love you, and I appreciate each and every one of you who has been so super supportive and likes and comments and shares and whatever it is you do with YouTube videos. I appreciate you so much more than I can ever explain to you. And to the new ones, I hope that you are interested enough in this to stick around and to subscribe and to become somebody who is one of the awesome supporters of this channel, because I love y'all. Okay, I really am going to get started. So dining out, the way I do dining out is every week I give myself $50. Some weeks that turns into $150, but every week I give myself $50. For groceries, every week I give myself $75. I did go just a little bit over because Nathan wanted to go grocery shopping like the other day, not last night, but the night before. So I went ahead and did the grocery shopping a little bit early. So I don't know that I will really need much. I know I'm going to go to Costco tomorrow and pick up some things, so I actually might need all of it, but I'm not going to cover that overspending. I'm just going to put the 75 in there and leave myself $65 for the week. Hopefully that'll be enough. If not, I'll cover it from there. Fun Money gets $10 every week. I have been using this money to fund my coffee fund, and I did start a Buy Me a Coffee, and I did not do that for any reason other than the fact that I figured if somebody wants to buy me a coffee, contribute to my Dutch Brothers Fund, I will leave the link in the comments in the description box below. I just know a couple of YouTubers that I watch and support do have this program, and I think it's a great idea. And I do support them as well. So if you are interested, the link to the Buy Me a Coffee is in the comment box below, the description box below. But absolutely, this is not a plea for help. This is just a, hey, if you want to, it's down there. I just set it up yesterday. I don't even know that I set it up right. So I'm going to try to find the link and put it in the description box. But anyway, I've been using my fun money to buy my coffees. So that's where that money is going. Ecclesial expenses is my church donation. I do $40 every week. And that is it. So those 4 get funded every week, regardless of if it's a paycheck week or not. The rest of these only get funded on paycheck weeks, and they don't even get funded every paycheck week, but these will only be funded on a paycheck week. Which this is not. This is a rollover week. So that is all I have here. My bills that I have to pay, these are my bills. My once a month section is bills that I pay monthly, and that's how I set it up for myself. Bills that I have to pay, Planet Fitness, which is my gym membership. That comes out on the 17th, which is tomorrow. That is $27.11 a month. My Audible subscription comes out every other month. It's not I have a bi-monthly plan, and I only get 1 credit every 2 months, and it's $18.40 after taxes every 2 months. So I put $9.20 every month away, and that way it just splits it up. There's nothing actually due this month, but that will be there. The internet is not due until the 23rd, and this paycheck and this budget ends on the 22nd. I get paid on the 23rd, so that will be out of my next check. I only have those 2 bills to pay, but I do have a new bill, which is my Mattress Firm bill, which I don't know that I put it in here. I did not. Y'all can watch me set up a category. Okay, so I am going to click on this little plus button right here next to once a month, and I am going to do a new mattress, and I always do what are these things called? Emojis. I always do emojis. I'm going to do this guy, and we're going to call that good, and I'm going to say purple, because my mattress is a purple. And y'all, let me tell you what, this thing was not cheap. That is one of my bills. That is why my budget went to negative between my purple and my cruise. This is what I owe on my purple. This is for the bed, for the bedding, for the adjustable base, for the delivery, the setup, the takeaway of the old mattress. It's for all of that. But it's a total of $4,664.64. And that is all interest free. So I don't have to, I forgot to put the date it's due. And I always put the date. And so this is due on the 21st. And I have already set up the automatic payments to come out. It's like $75-ish a month, but I set it up to just draw $80 every month. So this is going to auto draft $80. Let me create a category, a target. I'm going to slow down and try to focus on what I'm saying. So I'm going to say that every month I need $80, and I need it by the 21st. And this way, YNAB is going to ask me to put in $80 every month for this. And once I put in $80, it's going to give me a checkbox, and it's going to say, you've done it, you've met your goal. So this will be set up. I may actually add another, maybe not. I just like that. So that's my purple mattress. And I like that it's actually kind of purpley looking. That makes me happy. I didn't even plan that. I can't control why can't I think of the word for emojis? I don't know. It's gone. Reimbursable expenses. I do not fill this. I had placed a Pampered Chef order for my aunt, and she will pay me back when it comes in. My aunt does not use Venmo or Cash App or anything. She wants to write me a check. she lives in Lampasas, so the shipment should actually be here today. When I take it to her, she'll write me a check to cover that. So I know she's good for it. She'll give me the money. So that's what that money right there is. The other money has already been reimbursed to me. My coworker had paid me back. I had picked up a couple of things for the house, and Nathan had paid me back. So the only thing that's still in there is what my aunt will pay me back for my Pampered Chef. And y'all, those are all of the bills that I have to pay this week. And I had originally planned to put $200 into medical just to kind of buffer it up. But because I did so much overspending last week, I'm just going to put $100 in. That will cover my overspending and leave me enough for my one upcoming bill. I may have to rethink that once I get my payment plan set up for my new bills that I have, but most of them are from the same places that I already have payment plans set up for. So I'm just going to see if I can tack them on to the end and like just extend out what I'm already doing for like an extra however many months it's going to take instead of setting up extra payments. But I just don't know how these places work. But I think I only have one new bill that's for a place I don't have a payment plan set up for. So we'll see. But this will cover all of the bills that I have set up for this month. I wanted to give myself a little bit of a buffer. It's just the wrong time of year for that. I have dipped heavily into all of my savings accounts, but that's okay. That's what they're there for. I just have to keep reminding myself that that is what they are there for. And I have next year, I'm going to start building them back up. My savings challenges that I ordered from Budget with Ira, I think are going to be here today. I believe they should be here today. And then my new budget stickers that I ordered from Life in Envelopes, I think should be here either this weekend or early next week. So I will get everything set up. We'll do a little mini haul. I'll film that video for you when I get them and set up my January stickers and my January budget because y'all, it's almost time to set up a January budget. Okay. I'm going to, y'all, it's only 7:36. It's only 7:36. I still have time to like call my mom and eat my breakfast. This never happens. I'm so excited. Oh, I did set up. I set it up for Mattress Firm. Oh. I set it up as a credit card payment. I don't want that there. Maybe I do. Oh, blub. Okay, I'm going to, I guess, delete this. Well, now you know how to make a new category, and this is how you delete it. You right click and you hit delete. I'm actually just going to hide this because I might bring it back. I'm not sure that I want it set up as a credit card. That is how I set it up, but I don't know that I want it. So I'm going to move that $80. Did I? Hang on. Don't do what I just did, because what I just did is move a category with money into it, into the hide. Oh no, it did take the money out. Okay, good. Whew. Okay. So I'm going to move $80 into this budget. I thought I had set it up. So now that is ready to go. And when that hits on whatever day, if you click on this, it will tell you, no, it's over here. Upcoming transaction is $80. It's set up to come out automatically on the 21st. And so when that hits, it will pull the money from this category. Again, I pointed out my screen. It will pull the money from this category, and that is how YNAB keeps track of what I have spent, and it will apply it to the card. It's because I set this up as a card and not as a line of credit. I might change this because it is technically a card. Like, they sent me a card and everything. I don't want the card. I'll probably never use the card again, but they sent me a card. You know who else sent me a card? Amazon Store Card sent me a card. Like, are there literal Amazon stores somewhere that I could walk into and use my Amazon Store Card? Isn't it all online? What do I need a physical card for? I don't know. Anyway, okay, I really am going to go. I am going to go get myself some breakfast and get ready for my Friday. What are y'all doing this weekend? Any super fun plans? My niece's birthday is today. I didn't get to celebrate with her, but, I did get to buy her a tire. But my bestie's birthday is Monday, and we are going to be doing a murder mystery, like, party in a box party tomorrow. I'm super, super excited for that. So that is what I'm doing tomorrow. And tonight, y'all, this is going to sound so lame, but I am so excited to clean my bathroom. Like, I am not It's not like cleaning my bathroom, like scrubbing everything, though that will happen. It's more like I have so much stuff under my sink. I don't even know what's under there. I'm going to pull everything out. I'm going to organize it all. If you watch my Weigh In Wednesday videos, you will know that my bathroom is it's just cluttered. Like, it's not messy. It's just, I have a lot of stuff and I don't need all of that stuff. I'm just one person. I'm going to see what I can get rid of and what I need to keep and how I can organize it better. And that's my plan for this evening. And that may sound lame, but I am so excited to do that without spending any money, because I'm not allowed to go buy any organizational things because I have way overspent in home, in household this month. Like, oh, Becky went over. Where is my, oh, and also, oh, it's behind me. I always do this. Also, I did not put that transaction for my niece's tire in here yet, which is why you still see that, because I don't want to cover it all with this money. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to figure it all out. We're going to get it all done. Here we go. I'm sorry. Where's my household? Do I have any money left in my household? I have $7.53. Maybe I could buy one thing. We'll see. All right, y'all. I'm going to go. I hope you have a fantastic weekend plan. Let me know what you are doing this weekend down in the comments below. If you haven't yet and you are interested in content like this, please consider subscribing. It helps my channel to grow, and I hope that it helps you to get some ideas and to follow along with what I'm doing, or just be nosy and see where I'm spending all this money. And if you are already subscribed, thank you. I love you and I appreciate you. I hope y'all are having a fantastic day wherever you are, and I will talk to you later. Bye.